Hey everybody, welcome back. It's disheartening to lose to the person who comes in second. It's disheartening to have a webcam that runs at 2 frames a second. We're back though. Ooh, we're back. I feel weird that I wouldn't say I'm upset about the way that the last video went, but I'm like, man, why am I so... I'm starting to run frustrated. It makes no sense. We won. Like, the first run that we played. To get our 9th ever Invictus win. We went through this in Tetris 99 default. It was a necessary learning experience. Don't go into any episode expecting a win. Don't go into any run expecting a win. It's the first step on a downhill avenue towards disappointment. Because then you lose and you're like, why did I lose? I should have won. You play with emotion. In the next attempt, you lose. You go, this is ridiculous. Now I have to win 3 in a row just to get to the level I was supposed to be at to begin with. It's just a recipe for having a bad time. So we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to remember that, like, a few days ago, I hadn't gotten a single Invictus win. And we're gonna remember what it's like. And we're not gonna lose immediately. That's a very important piece of the puzzle. It might look like we're gonna lose immediately. I promise you that is not the case here. If anything, I'm a little concerned we might, like, win immediately. I don't want the run to be over too fast, because, like, in general, I want to have long episodes, you know, like, not long in the same sense, like, you know, an episode of Watchmen is like an hour, but, you know, long in the sense that, like, you know, we get a half hour, we get a couple of fun runs or something like that. What are you doing with that one? It's kind of a new one, but you know what? I wouldn't say it didn't work out. I think we do just plug that up right there. Is it spiced? There are elements of spice associated with this run right now. Does not frighten me. I go a step further than embracing the spice. I willfully order the spice. They ask me how spicy you want it. I say how spicy you got it. They say, sir, that's not a question that makes any sense. How spicy we got it? I mean, if you wanted to, we could put police-grade pepper spray in this. It's probably not going to make for a very conducive meal for you and your parents. In which case I say, don't tell me how to live my life. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. We're just going to keep putting this stuff down. Okay, I don't know, can I just be honest, there was an actual brain fart of some magnitude there. I don't know how that long piece ended up going down there. I entered a temporary fugue state like Walter White. It actually worked out super well, though. So close to the all clear. You're okay. Sorry, this is a moment that requires the slightest degree of focus. You're okay. You're always okay. As long as there's blood in your freaking veins. Then there's a way out. You know that's not going anywhere, so just don't get too invested. There's just, if there's a real skill I've gleaned recently in this game, it's coming to realize that, you know, there are definitely situations where you just want to look at the board and be like, you know what? That piece is not gonna go. Rather than waste 5 seconds trying to get it to go, Just bounce. I think we're very lucky to be alive right now. In the game. Like, in real life. I mean, it's always nice, you know. You don't want to take life for granted or anything like that, but... This is a bad situation we've created for ourselves, because basically I just didn't think about the fact that some of those pieces, despite looking like they were in an optimal situation, they just won't go. Hold on, we're in radio silence tier 2. Orange? Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's the good stuff. Quick sends. Quick sends. Not like that. If it won't go, it won't go. Keep yourself lean and mean. Someone's gonna slip. Someone's gonna slip. Five left. Okay, stay focused. Most important thing here, no nonsense. No nonsense. What does that mean? It means I trust myself to know the good plays. Just let it go. Okay. Don't squeeze it. Can I be honest with you on this one? Did I throw a little in the final part here? Yes, but go audit the pieces. I was waiting for a long piece for 20 minutes. I seriously, I mean, I know roughly how the piece generation process works in Tetris. If you take the number of pieces, multiply it by 2, you will receive 1 of each piece minimum in that amount, as far as I know. I think you'll receive 2 of each piece. What I think happened is right at the start of that little window, we got a long piece, and we waited until like almost the mathematical last possible moment to get another one. That hurts. It's not to say there's nothing we could do, there's nothing that could be done, etc., etc. However, that was a situation, in my opinion, where we were screwed by our own placement a modest amount. We were screwed by the actual piece generating algorithm, essentially. Now, everybody gets the pieces in the same order, but you're in different positions when you get the pieces, you know? So I think our position plus the pieces we got left us with an uphill battle. Never gonna say, you know, we didn't have anything we could do. I think that's ridiculous. But that time, and I hope you take me semi-seriously in this one, because how many times do I blame the piece generating algorithm for a loss? Like 1 in 30 losses. That was one where, like, it's a little rough. But life goes on. And so do we. And so do we. That's just, you know, if you run your game a little differently than I did, probably don't find yourself in that same situation, but we're here now. Might as well get used to it. So I'm thinking there's got to be T-spin ability. I'm like, come on, where's the T-spin? Stop holding out on me. You know as well as I do, there's a T-spin in there. Might not find it immediately. Feel like that's a bit of an understatement because we obviously just have not found it immediately. Where's it? Is that that's the old T-spin? Hey, give him a little bit of the... Okay, then one of these, please, sir. Okay. Much appreciated. Sent back what I hope is a very prodigious amount of garbage. Okay, this is a real issue, honestly. Not any better. Actually, like, really, yeah, okay, now that was horrible. Wyatt has signed on. No, you can't blame that on Wyatt. That was not a, that was not a performance emblematic of an Invictus winner. You know what I mean? Can I tell you something? It's crazy, okay? It's early December. Well, actually, sorry. By the time you watch this, it'll be early December. But it's not early December. It's November 29th, 2019, right? Why are so many people talking about Christmas parties? I know I'm becoming this guy. I'm not anti-Christmas at all. As I've stated many times, I'm openly anti some holidays, Halloween, for example. But, I like Christmas, I like the holiday season, but Christmas parties on November 29th? You get a month for Christmas? It's too much. It's too much. Look, December is the month of Christmas, you know, depending on what you choose to celebrate, but especially, you know, in Canada, the United States. You walk into a mall, deck the halls with clearance sales, bye, 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 bye. But, come on. It's like having a Halloween party on September 30th. Is there anything wrong with it? No. It just isn't done. It's too early. I don't want to spend the whole month going to Christmas parties. I'm not anti-Christmas, as stated many times. This isn't a Christmas with the Cranks sort of situation. A very, very underrated and simultaneously truly terrible film. Had to be done. Man, my mojo is a little off today. As far as, you know, the piece-generating algorithm goes. And Invictus, I mean, when things go well, they go well. When things go poorly, you really recognize real quick that you can't make too many mistakes in the Invictus world before it starts to, you know, the walls start to come in on you. I will say this is going pretty well so far. Pretty low on the old complainy scale right now. Like, that's just always gonna get the job. Why are so many people on all sides choosing to tackle me? Exclusively me? You're lonesome, etc., etc.? For what purpose? I'm not trying to invoke a resinous strategy of pretending I'm bad. I merely wish to enjoy the experience, the thrills and chills that come with a good game of Tetris 99. Someone is going to be real upset by the way that went. And I gotta tell you, I would be upset as well. Because someone is paying the price for the aggressive actions of others. It's not fair. But it's also not my fault, dude. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing that could have been done. And so on and so forth. I'm surprised at the staggering level of bad manners. And that's all it is. It's just bad manners I'm experiencing. You know, sometimes you just gotta hit him with the send. You got a little 2-tile wide setup there. I'll be the first to tell you. Not the most incredible 2-tile wide of all time. That's all right. You can destroy. Yeah, okay. That's a completely acceptable send, especially with a long piece coming, and one of these perhaps as well. Maybe one of these, and then one of these, and one of these. Oh no, he's doing it. Oh no, he's back. Tell him when to go. That's right. Soldier Boy. Very familiar with such current rap music hits as Soldier Boy. Tell him, what have you done? Now, the classic Tetris conundrum. Did that do anything, or does it just look like it did something? Because I'm here to tell you, I think it did something. Still a highly cursed situation. Oh, come on. You could have gone on that one. Don't make me laugh. You can live with this, because then you get this, this. Break them. Break them. They're broken. One of those. And if we lose now, it is what it is, right? At least we didn't lose entirely because of one just incredibly bad misdrop earlier. Let's put that down. It's going to be a little easier to send in that situation. Oh, baby. After all the danger encountered on this run, we're very slightly back. There's your scary situation, because you want to make sure you can get this over. Oh, no! It's alright. We've won many oh-no driven situations before. That piece hates going, dude. Like, one thing I know about pink piece, if you don't put that in the right slot, it will refuse to go. Oftentimes. Perhaps even most of the time. So, you know, as always, should we be alive? Oh God, no. This is just, by the grace of God go I in this situation. But to have fought back from this is a milestone. Because we very, very, very easily could have been yeeted in like a heartbeat. Instead, the pieces are coming down so quick. And yet, I'm loving life. We're even doing some creative stuff. Like, that's a play you wouldn't see in most circums. Whoa! Okay, that's, you gotta go on randoms temporarily there. Just, you know, you had a big long piece situation. You gotta do one of those. You gotta pick your battles in this one. That's not the battle you want to pick there. You can do this though. That. Cleared up the garbage hole. If it won't go, it won't go. But I had a feeling that one was going. 7 left. Sorry, this should be radio silence. But let's be honest, I'm not really compliant with the radio silence at the best of times. You're gonna have to give him one of these. So why bother being like, oh yeah, radio silence, come on. You know as well as I do. It's not the sort of guy I am. So many remaining players. Not where I wanted that piece, just gonna be honest, but you know? That was also not where I wanted that piece. I should probably get off attackers, but I want to see how this goes, okay? Okay, put me on KOs. We've done all that can be done there. Not a good move. Not where I wanted that to go either. It's alright, that gets you out of it. Blue gets you out of it. Okay, no panic spins. This is gonna be a hard one. Let's just be honest. Still 4 remaining. It's not a common Tetris 99 situation to have so many people still invested in the run at this point. Usually people, you know my philosophy, they're just begging for a yeet. They're just waiting for someone to make it easy on them, to give them some plausible deniability. It's not the situation here. I see that we are in the final 2. But what kind of final 2 is it? Not good. No panics. Bad. I did deserve to lose there. We played worse in the final 2 than the person that we lost against. But it was good to just be there. That was every time, you know, you gain more from some losses than you gain from wins. You ever hear the expression, the master has failed more times than the beginner has ever tried? It's a good piece of wisdom. That's all I'm saying. Are we a master? Are we a beginner? I think we're somewhere in between. I would definitely not suggest we're at master status. That was... basically, no, I do not like the placement of the piece. However, I think given the circumstances, there's a better place for that piece to go than where we were at a second ago. What's happening here? Because this is it's not the way I typically like to build. But here we are. Are we back? We're back. We're back a little. We got a 2-tile wide. You know, just learn to embrace the garbage a little bit. The garbage is garbage is. You ever hear the expression "one man's trash is another man's treasure"? We don't need to fear the garbage as much anymore. We can use the garbage to make a kind of garbage slingshot. Keep propelling us towards greatness. Greatness that might otherwise have been inaccessible. You know. Some people, they want to win the game by sending as many Tetrises as possible. I used to be like that. Nowadays, that sort of thing isn't my bag, baby. I'm much more interested in sending a relentless deluge of 1 and 2 line sends. So embrace the garbage. This is one man's trash is another man's treasure strat. One of those. Now you got a 2B backing you up. There you go. 2B, Craigasm. Yes, I'm okay. Now you've turned it into a 1-tile wide. That's the power of muscle memory. So you gotta tear this one down. And you gotta embrace the fact that, yet again, you got a problem. Mostly because square pieces are bad again. Not due to any issue of their own creation. Due to my foolhardy nature. We're gonna get there, though. It's gonna take a minute. And it might not be super pretty on the way up. Or the way down, I guess. But, you know, like they said in the Garden State soundtrack, there's beauty in the breakdown. Okay. You're good. You're good. Okay. Stop panicking. This is where the game gets, like, actually real. You might encounter some human enemies at this point. Okay. So what are we saving? That's right. Saving squares. If you gotta yeet a square, not a problem whatsoever. If you get a square that's a good yeet, try to yeet two of them simultaneously. Okay? It's alright. You can get yourself out of a heck of a jam if you're willing to stall a little bit. You still got a 2-tile. Put me on randos. No panic. No panic. No panic. I'll accept that. As it was going down, I was like, is this acceptable? No, don't put it there. You gotta put it there. Then you gotta get yourself a scaffold so you can actually build that. These are advanced level strategies. Your safety is not guaranteed. Please go. Thank you. That's a very important move for us. Free this up. Did you see how quickly we came to terms with putting that piece in the right spot? It's like the proudest of myself I've ever been. Okay. All of a sudden, it's not so much fun, is it? When you're getting set the great yeeting. When it's your freaking life on the line. Not such a fun circumstance anymore. Okay, I'm sorry, I've lost my mind temporarily in the midst of this. The mind is returning. Like that Pixie song, Where Is My Mind? There it is. We found it. Okay, we're going to temporarily lose it again. That would have been a nice one to send, but you know what? We're sort of back. We're all the way back. Okay, I mean, lost it. Got it. Now, stop with the half measures. I have not stopped with the half measures. If anything, I've doubled down on the half measures. Even more than Risa. Okay, okay. It's going to be one of those then. Radio silence, but like super radio silence this time. Because this has been madness. I didn't want that to go. I needed to take 2 seconds to freaking think about it, but you don't get 2 seconds in the world of Tetris 99 Invictus too often. Oh my god. We're actually free. Thank you for believing in me on that one, game. No. No. Five remain. That's an issue. Oh, it's okay. Still okay. No! One missed drop in the top screwed us there. Still, dude, we were playing at max capacity the whole time. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. We'll be back, and I'll see you then.